Hey, what's up, family? What's up, family? How you guys doing on this Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon? What's going on? What's going on? Hope everyone is doing fine. Shout out to each and everyone who doing their thing. Shout out to all the mom and dad. Shout out to all the single parents. Shout out to everyone out there who doing their thing, trying to keep themselves in good shape, trying to keep their head above water, man. Shout out to you guys. Well, you guys know this is a gardening channel, but today we're gonna talk a little about, we're gonna step out a little today about relationship. Relationship. Let's talk about relationship today. Relationship, guys. Relationship is something special. Yes, it's something special. All right. At the end of the day, everyone have their own opinion, but I'm gonna just share a few thoughts of refreshing relationship. Right? You know, when you meet a person, right? Wait. When you meet a person, like say for instance, you might young and you having your relationship. This most likely for long distance, long term relationship. For like people who in relationship for 20 years, 25 years, 30 years, 15 years, 10 years, all these type of years. The thing about it sometimes, one thing we have to remember, one thing we have to remember, you got to go back to that young days. You got to go back to that young days when how you get this person. What made this person like you so much? Why did this person decide to give you a chance in their life? Why? This is really important, and sometimes we tend to forget about this part. And sometimes this is really the key to a long distance relationship. Not long distance, long term relationship. Sorry for that. So sometimes the key part of this relationship, I'm not talking about 1 and 2 years, I'm talking about, years. The key part to the relationship is when we forget how and what made this person like you. Okay, so put it this way. You was an outgoing person. Put it this way. You used to go out a lot. You used to go out for dinner. You used to go clubbing. You used to do partying. You used to do all these things. And this is exactly the things that this person drawn to you by. Because you outgoing, you outspoken, this is what they're drawn to you about, right? No. Over the years, you might get to a point now where you realize, man, I ain't wanna party no more. I ain't wanna go clubbing no more. I ain't wanna go and eat out anymore. You wanna quit all of that. But where you're not realizing, remember, a relationship is not about one person. A relationship is about two person. So if you feel like, all right, I had enough of partying, I had enough of clubbing, I have enough of going out and eat dinner to the restaurant, I want to stay home and cook now. When you come to that point, don't you think you might need to have that conversation, really have a sit down conversation with your partner and just talk about it instead of just say, all right, I'm gonna just stop, I'm not going out no more, you have no conversation, that's it. No, this boss, your partner now, still wanna party. You see what I'm saying? You decide, I don't want to party no more. I don't want to go out no more. I just want to chill home with my family and just chill. But no, your partner still want to go party. Your partner still want to have fun out there. But you don't want to do it. Believe it or not, these things have caused a lot of problem. Why? Because no, you don't want to do it no more, but your partner still want to do it. She still want to club, or he still want to club. They still believe that they still young people just having fun. But one of the partner don't want to do it no more. Now, this is where we have to remember as people. Remember, how did you get this person? Remember what drawn this person to you. And basically, it's something you will have to maintain if you really want this person to stick around you and still getting the energy, the fire in you. That's what drawn them to you. So you have to maintain that. And that is what gonna keep them to you. Make you get happy. Make you feel, because remember, when you used to go out, when I go out, it don't have to be going out. It have to be when you was younger, the things you used to be doing. And now you getting, over the years passing by, you just want to stop. But your partner ain't ready to stop. Your partner still want to have fun. These are the things does cause separation, because now it seems like, oh, you're not fun no more. This not how I met you. This not how I know you. You understand? The things that you drawn, the energy you was giving off and drawn them to you. You now have to maintain that. This is what drawn them to you. So when you give that up, you at least giving up. You at least giving up. You at least giving up on your relationship. You check what I'm saying? That's basically what you're doing. Because this person drawn to you for a certain reason, the energy, the vibes that you've been giving off. They just love what you've been doing. They just love how you treating them. They just love how you watch them and smile. They just love how you hug them. They just love how you hold them. And you give that up. It's like they're gonna be yawning for this. This is what, and this is both between both men and women. It's not just men and it's not just women. It's a vice versa thing, right? If a woman used to treat a man a certain way, in the early days, in the early part of the relationship, and this is what drawn him to her, then she will have to maintain that. You understand? Because from the time you decide, oh, I'm not doing this no more, it's gonna start, the vibes gonna start slowing down. The vibes gonna start slowing down. And now you might end up catch that person yawning and looking elsewhere. Do you understand what I'm coming from? No, to keep the fire burning in a relationship, a long-term relationship, you got to compromise. You got to understand, this lady or the man, whatever, was, when I met her, we go out, we have fun, we just enjoy our life. And to see that brilliant smile on the face, you got to keep that smile on the face. That your job is to keep that smile and that joy and that peace and that happiness on that face. Or you understand? So that's what they love. But when you take that away, once you start to see the sour face, it's a problem. So in relationship, you always gotta go back to the basic. You have to remember what made this person like me or fall for me. What used to make she so happy, or he, whatever, make so happy. You got to try to maintain that, because anyhow you decide you stop, that's a problem. So to keep the fire and keep refreshing, anytime you get to the point where you realize, damn, the person start getting grumpy, you got to get back to the basic and realize, my goodness, what am I doing wrong? I'm doing something wrong. And get back to the basic and realize, oh yes, all right, okay. Let me do something I know she like, or let me do something I know he like. Let me get back that smile. Because the thing is, when you make a person get too far, it could be hard to come back. You see what I'm saying? So to refresh, I don't want to take this too long, but to refresh and your relationship, and to keep your relationship growing with that smile. And yes, there will always be things come along that gonna create stress, but that's life. But when come on your relationship, you're supposed to be able to keep that smile, that fire glowing, keep burning, that fire keep burning. That's how you have to know the person. If you with someone, you have to know them. You got to know what they like, and you know what they love, and you know what they don't like. But this, I know everybody not going to agree with me, because this depends on, if you notice what I'm saying, it's about long-term relationship and how to keep the fire going. It's not about short-term where you somebody for 6 months. No, long-term, because you have, and it doesn't matter, you have to remember what sparked this relationship, what make each other happy, and you have to try to maintain that. Even though sometimes children comes in, and children really could change a lot of things, but you still got to figure out how to get that fire going, to keep that relationship burning. All right, so the basic of this is part one. The basic to keep a long-term relationship refreshing, keep refreshing a long-term relationship. Keep the fire in a long-term relationship. You got to go back to the basic. You got to go back and see where this person, what anyhow you make that smile disappear, it's a problem. It's like, like you get mad with somebody and they're trying to make you smile, but you just can't. So don't ever make, if you don't ever make your partner so mad with you that they can't smile with you like how they used to. Okay, so this is just on my thoughts on keeping a relationship glowing, like fire, keep that energy burning. You have to go back to basic, because you cannot allow that person to get mad with you, because you might be able to bring it back. All right? So thank you guys. Hope you guys enjoy. You guys have a blessed and wonderful day. All right?